We all saw the original episode where Kaiba duels Yugi's grandpa in order to obtain the fourth Blue Eyes White Dragon, who he hears existing from Yugi. Originally, Yugi tells Joey that his grandpa has a rare card that he would like for them to see. So Kaiba believes that it is what he thinks it is, the fourth Blue Eyes White Dragon. So he goes to the shop and he offers his grandpa a briefcase full of cards in order to trade for the Blue Eyes. Later we come to find out that the only reason he wanted the Blue Eyes was to destroy it, so it would not be used against him, and he would be the only one wielding all three Blue Eyes White Dragons. Let's have a little chat of what would happen if the fourth Blue Eyes White Dragon existed. We all know that Kaiba likes to maintain as much control as possible, just his personality as a duelist. He really prioritizes power and high attack monsters. That's why in his deck you would see cards like Battle Ox, you would see cards like Lejin, the Mystical Genie of the Lamp, and cards like Opticlops. All cards with high attack. And these are just some examples. He has other cards as well, like Judge Man. And if the fourth Blue Eyes existed, I think this would really shape Yugi's deck in a way where it takes some attention away from his Dark Magician. And before it even gets to that, I think it puts his grandpa as a target as well from other duelists, especially duelists that we know as the rare hunters who go after the rare cards. They would definitely target Yugi's grandpa in order to obtain that and potentially use it for their own benefit. And I think that having that fourth Blue Eyes also shifts Kaiba's identity that he has created for himself as the wielder of these three dragons, and it shifts the focus away from Dark Magician as Yugi's ace monster. Yugi already has a 3k attack monster that we know, which is Blackluster Soldier. So I don't really think he needs a monster like Blue Eyes White Dragon. But I think if he did have it, then it would open up the possibilities for new fusion monsters that we, likely would never see if he did not have it. And so this is just my take. And also I know at one point that Yugi had Red Eyes Black Dragon, and there was a time where there was a fusion between Joey's Red Eyes and his Summon Skull, Yugi's Summon Skull, to make that fusion Black Skull Dragon. So I think that it opens up possibilities for fusions between Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician, and Red Eyes Black Dragon. These are just my thoughts. You guys let me know what you think. I think it'll be pretty interesting to see what would happen if the fourth Blue Eyes existed. Who knows? Maybe in some way, if Yugi and Kaiba, dueled as a team, we don't know, maybe they could have created a four-headed dragon, like Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, but with four Blue Eyes White Dragons. Let me know what you think. Drop your comments down and let me know. Subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, stay if you want to talk about duel monsters.